we will welcome Student Council President Luke Gibson.
Hello, class of 2015. The thing about me giving this high school graduation speech is that I'm no CEO of a company or some inspirational speaker. I haven't done exotic things or had amazing life experiences yet. I'm just a regular student who here in his 4 years at Lake Forest High School has gathered some wisdom, I think. What I've been trying to figure out is, how am I supposed to come up here and talk about our future when I too still need to test life's limits? When I was racking my brain for something to speak about, I kept coming up with these long-winded philosophical stories with deep meanings. But at the same time, my grandfather's words kept running through my head. Stick to the good stuff, Luke, and forget the rest of the crap. I think what he meant by that was do what you want to do, the good stuff. Don't follow the crowd, but your own beliefs. So that's what I'm going to do. And I hope that what I have to say will ring true for you as it has for me and be just that, simple. One thing I've learned here in my 4 years at Lake Forest High School is that we tend to overlook the importance of making our own decisions. We are so affected by the people around us, especially in high school, that we tend to let others make decisions for us. But I promise you that when you make a decision solely based on your own opinion, on your own gut feeling, and you're right, you'll end up being happier than you've ever been, and it will be much more satisfying. Now, I'm not trying to tell you to ignore the advice you receive, because trust me, advice is a beautiful thing. And I think all the parents and grandparents would be pretty upset with me if that's what I suggested. What I challenge you to do, though, is to question everything. Question what your parents say, question what your friends say, question what your teachers say, and of course, question your own thoughts. Even though it is much easier to go with the flow and follow the norm. Be the different one. Be the one who forms your own opinion. The only time you should be completely satisfied is when you've completely analyzed all the information you're given and use that to form your own decision. And when you find a balance between your own thoughts and the ideas of others, that's when you're able to find the right path for you. Now, many of you may be thinking that you do in fact make your own decisions. My goal is to help you, encourage you to differentiate between when you think you're making your own decision and when those ideas are actually being influenced by others. In this day and age, we're constantly bombarded by judgment, which makes this realization very difficult. But the only way to know is to truly try. Now, as we move on to the next stage of our life, we're going to have to make some extremely important decisions, such as whether to eat Easy Mac or ramen noodle for dinner, whether to go out or stay in and study on that Thursday night, whether to follow the major you love or the one that's been expected of you for many years. Or maybe you aren't going to college and you're still trying to decide which path is right for you. Either way, we will now be confronted with decisions that will truly affect our future, a future that we do not want to be shaped by others. Nevertheless, we will make some wrong decisions. There's so much noise and misinformation in our culture, and within all that cloudiness, we tend to let others make decisions for us because it's easier to blame the mistakes on others. But what I hope is that you'll find the courage to accept those failures as your own, because those who do learn the most from your setbacks and end up being stronger in the end. So, in case you fell asleep a minute ago and just woke up, I just want you to remember one thing, that when the world starts weighing on you, and when the going gets tough, and when you're having a hard time trying to decide which path is right for you, recall what my grandfather said to me. Do what feels right to you inside, trust your gut, and stick to the good stuff. Thank you all very much, and congratulations.